As the Devils prepare for Women's Empowerment Night, two members of the New Jersey Devils in particular in the locker room truly know the power of representation when it comes to young girls. Brenden, Dillon, and Jake Allen both have daughters and spoke today about the importance of representation.
You know, I think whether it's dominoes or hockey or soccer or anything, I just want, I want the most for my daughters, for them to have, just to feel as confident, as anybody in the world, to be able to do what they want to do and ultimately achieve whatever goal they have in mind. As a obviously male hockey player and seeing just now being a dad of two girls that I want everything for. I want them to have every opportunity, to have every just chance to be successful.
When you're a father and you have a different perspective on things, and now to be able to see the female side of it more so, I'm living in this in a world that I've been living in for the last 15 years, to be able to see it from their eyes, see it through my wife's feelings and her understanding, and trying to understand the way that people see it differently. Hockey's different for everyone. So we have Kate here in management. It doesn't mean you have to be a hockey player. This game is, there's so many different ways to be involved in it. You could be like yourself doing the TV and the media side. You can be working in management. You can be player development. There's so many ways to get involved in a game, and I think to be able to make it to the NHL doesn't mean you have to play hockey. I've always thought that in different ways in this game. It's not just about the on-ice product, it's the off-ice as well, and even though it's probably even more important, the on-ice stuff, without that we wouldn't be a product itself. So for women and trying to get involved in this game, there's more ways than just being a player in the PWHL, and you're a good example of that too.
For my 3-year-old, she's she thinks that she can play in the NHL. She thinks that she can do all these things. She's really determined, and it makes me excited and happy as a father to be able to see her just whatever it is, whatever task she wants to do and complete, she wants to do it, and doesn't matter how big or small it is. So I think when it comes to the world on a greater scale, I'm hoping she can be someone that can ultimately achieve her goals, whatever those are, one day.
What's also not lost on players is how important the women in their lives have been in getting them to this point where they've reached the pinnacle of being successful NHL players.
There's a lot. Remember one of my first coaches that picked me when I was really little was Laurie Saunders, and that's remained a good friend of my mom and dad, and I think that's the first person that put faith in me. I don't really remember it back then too well, but it was a little draft back in Michigan, and it was picked for the Thunder Sharks, so at least I was first rounder back then. But yeah, really cool by her, and she was a big part of one of my stepping stones throughout my career.
For a player like Paul Cotter, his younger sister Melina, who is a star lacrosse player, well, they continue to push each other to the limits.
We have a group chat that we send stuff every time I win something or she does. It's always a little battle that we have. So, but it's awesome. I mean, to be able to have that bond with your siblings and to see them have success is so cool.
For Devils Now, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health, I'm Amanda Stein.